going to need you to wait a minute.
What is it?
Because, take your hand out your pocket for me.
What's going on?
Just wait a minute. Because we had a call.
What's that?
Saying that, you were trying to do some transactions and weren't using proper information.
How wasn't I using proper information?
Well, we're going to figure this out.
All right. Here. I don't have nothing in my pocket.
Okay. Well, I don't want you to reach for anything.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, you don't have any weapons or anything on you?
I don't have no weapons.
All right, I'm gonna pat you down, make sure, okay? Can you put your hands on top of your head for me and interlace your fingers? Yep, thank you. Spread your feet for me. All right, thank you. All right, so what's your name? Well, don't reach for anything. Don't reach for anything.
I'm just getting my wallet.
Well, you don't.
I'm sorry.
Look, when an officer tells you not to reach for something, you don't reach in your pockets. Okay?
Yeah. I'm
Pretty simple.
My bad. It's natural when you ask me for something to give you my ID.
When you are told not to reach for something, you don't reach.
Okay, I'm sorry. My apologies.
So, what's your name?
David.
Davey?
David.
A.S.?
Yes.
What's your social?
You guys got me all fucking frustrated, man. Can I write down? Yeah. Am I allowed to do it? Can I write down?
Can you just tell me?
Yeah, it's easier for me to write it down.
So just tell me what it is.
I keep writing. I just watch it, and it's hard for me to put numbers in order. That's all I want to do is just so I can write it down, and it'll be easier for me to.
Just tell me what it is.
I can't recall. Can I sit down? My back is hurting, please.
Yeah, sit down.
Thank you.
What's your birthday?
God, man.
What's your birthday?
I was paused or muted. It's always a problem when you can't remember your own birthday.
7/31/58, man.
All right, what's the social?
I'm trying to think, man.
Where do we live?
I live in California.
You live in California?
Yes.
In California?
Yes, sir.
That's weird because you just gave that address that's on your ID from Colorado.
Oh.
So you got caught. You lied. Okay? No, listen to me. Okay? Because everybody you gave these cashier checks to have been going to other branches to cash them. Okay?
Yeah, I gave him to?
Yes. So look, they spoke to this actual David Colorado. They spoke to him. He's in Colorado. He didn't authorize any of this.
Nobody spoke to me.
So you need to tell us who you are. Okay?
Nobody spoke to me.
You need to tell us who you are. Okay?
I'm
Because
telling you.
listen, it's kind of weird that you say you live in California, but you give your address that's on your Colorado.
I have
ID.
several houses.
But the exact same address?
No, but I
That's
said
weird.
California. This is Colorado.
So what's your address in California? Because I'm going to verify it. I'm going to call that police department. Tell me what city.
What city?
Yeah, what city?
It's Springfield, but
Springfield, California?
Yeah,
What's the address?
I don't.
So you just own houses that you don't know the address of?
It's an Airbnb actually, and it's.
So you rent an Airbnb?
Yes. Sir.
Okay, so what is the address?
I can look stuff up for you.
I want the address.
I don't know the stuff up.
Because I'm going to call the owner of that Airbnb.
It's fine. I have,
Where's your cell phone?
My cell phone's in my pocket.
Pull your cell phone out. Open your Airbnb account. So you don't actually live in California then?
No, I live in Colorado.
So why would you give the address for Colorado in California when you know it's an Airbnb?
Because you guys have me flustered, sir.
Have you flustered because you're stealing somebody's money?
You have me flustered.
Do you
sir.
think banks are dumb?
I would hope not, because my money's in there.
Or somebody else's money that you're taking?
I would hope they're not dumb.
How'd you get here today?
I got a ride, got dropped off.
So where are you staying in Akron?
They always get a ride. And this is the thing, like, when the cops said, do you think banks are dumb? That's not a dumb thing to say. Like, these types of people are pulling scams that would have worked in the 80s, maybe. Like the 70s, the 60s, and the 80s. I wouldn't even say the 60s. But when, like, credit card, like, real banking stuff, like, came to fruition, like the 70s, the 80s. After that, like, banks got wise to this type of stuff. Like, and it's not going to work in the year of our Lord, 2026. It's just not. And they all have the same story. Like, you don't think the police have heard this time and time again? And the news storyline is, if you're older, is, act like you have dementia or something. Or just, if you're older, people automatically assume it, or act like, or assume, that you're a victim of scamming because you're older, and the people will act confused and all that. No, they know exactly what they're doing. Everybody does not have dementia.
I'm not staying in Akron.
Where are you staying? In Ohio. Why are you in Ohio?
Because I came to Ohio to visit my sister.
Where's your sister with?
Over in Avon.
In Avon. So what are you doing in Akron? Why would you come to the U.S. Bank in Akron? There's U.S. banks all over the country.
There's U.S. banks all over.
So why'd you choose Akron?
Because this is where he was driving, and this is where I...
So you decided to come almost an hour to go to the bank?
Sir, it's not... I didn't come here just to go to the bank.
So who drove you?
I don't know who...
So you randomly got in a car with a guy?
No, it's not a random guy either. It's...
What's his name?
John. I remember his last name.
Okay, so a random guy that you don't know, because I know all my friends' last names.
Especially when I get in a car with him.
Well,
And you came an hour to go to the bank?
no, we came an hour to go shopping.
Where? Where are you going shopping?
All over the place. We went to a few different
Please
places.
tell me where you're shopping in Akron.
We went to this. It was like a little thrift store over.
This cop needs to make a stop at a certain 339 location. He'd be great.
On the way, but
Where
I wasn't driving, sir. I don't know.
Where are your bags
What do you mean, where are my bags?
that you bought?
And I left it in the car. They
Where's
shut me
John?
off. And they dropped me off.
Where did
I
he
told
go?
you. I don't know. He's probably waiting for me.
What kind of car does he drive?
Nissan.
Nissan what?
Altima.
Well, there's no cars in the parking lot other than our police
He
cars.
was over there, sir.
What's your sister's name?
Jenny?
Jenny? What's her last name?
Cubas?
Same as yours?
When I watched this, I thought to myself, from the block. Because I remember a cop video where a guy gave a fake name, Jenny, and the female cop, she's like, sort of like from the block.
What's her phone number?
My phone's dead. If I had it, I would give you all that. I can start turning on.
So if I call the Littleton, Colorado Police Department, and I have them drive out to this address, there's not going to be another male with this exact same ID and same name, is there?
I sure would hope not. I would definitely hope not. I mean, because if there was somebody there with my ID, then that's...
So let me ask you this. Why did you pull out a bunch of cashier's checks and cash and stuff yesterday and then come out trying to pull out a bunch of cash today? Do you have bank cards?
I didn't pull out a bunch.
Do you have bank cards?
Yeah, I have my other bank card here.
Okay, so why are you continually
This
coming
is
to
my
the
other
bank?
bank, because this bank's not around here.
Okay, so you come to U.S. Bank. From Avon, you come down to Akron, to U.S. Bank. Okay? You don't choose the U.S. Bank downtown. You don't choose the U.S. Bank anywhere else. Hang on a second, okay? We ask you for your address. You give us this address, let's say it's in California, and this is a Colorado ID. Then you proceed to tell me you have multiple houses. So I tell you to tell me the address in California. Hold on, I'm not done yet. So I can look that up and have the police department in that town in California, which is Springfield. That's all you told me, because weird, Springfield's 250 feet down the road, Springfield, Ohio. And then you proceed to tell me it's an Airbnb. I tell you to pull your phone out to show me the Airbnb account so I can confirm that. Conveniently, your phone's dead. You pull a bunch of cashier checks the other day. Your cashier checks end up with people with California IDs being cashed at different U.S. banks. You know all these banks talk, correct? U.S. Bank talks to a male in Colorado with this same name that says, no, that is my bank account. No, I am not doing this.
Okay. Then, well, how am I supposed to...
At this point, why not say, I have nothing else to say. I want to speak to my lawyer. Like, why continue this? When this is not a stupid cop. There are a lot of stupid cops. This is not one of them.
I lost an ID about, I don't know, a year or two ago, too, so they possibly could have my ID. I don't understand.
And you're a grown male who doesn't know his social.
So you lost an ID how long ago?
It was a couple years ago, so...
Was it? Because this was issued on 12/5 of 19. When you get issued a new one,
years ago,
a couple years ago would be 2 years ago, so 21.
It was a while ago. I don't know, like, the exact date.
Do you see how your story is making absolutely no sense?
Did you say you got no social?
Yes.
So he's lying.
No, if I asked her if I could write my social down, she won't let me.
Well, you got to remember it by.
Do you have any other forms of ID in your wallet?
I have my bank card.
Let me see those. Do you have any health care cards?
If you don't know your social security, you're lying. Hold on, look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me. I've been doing this 27 years.
have-
Every adult male I've ever talked to that said they don't know their social security number is lying. That's my history. Hold on. That's a known fact. So if you're telling them you don't know your social security
I
number,
have-
hold on. Why do you keep interrupting?
So what bank did you pull this stuff out of?
You're
Yours,
wasting
right?
our time.
Yes.
Stop.
When?
Give me your social. You don't. I don't give if you have dyslexia.
And
or
what
not.
banks were they trying to cash the checks at?
We have other things to do. You're wasting our time.
Yeah, could you do that for me, please? Yeah.
That's not a Colorado zip or a social security number.
So
Let's try again.
Here's the other weird thing. Hold on. Here's the other weird thing. You were in this bank yesterday.
That's in Ohio's social
Yeah.
security.
So you're staying in Avon, and you were in this bank yesterday because that teller dealt with you. So you came to Akron 2 days in a row. You're telling me you couldn't find a U.S. bank closer to Avon.
No, we came out here.
So you guys decided that Akron is the shopping capital of Ohio. We don't have a single mall or worthwhile shopping center within the city. And you guys decided to come all the way down from Avon, where there's multiple shopping places up there, in Cleveland, everywhere. You guys decided Akron, Ohio was the place you were going to go. An hour.
I don't know.
To a thrift store.
No, that was one of the places we went to.
But now he's got a friend here. I thought you guys came here to shop.
We did. He has. We visited. We came twice. We were here. Actually, this is the third time we were here.
If you're shopping, why are your hands so dirty?
Huh?
I mean,
Why my hands are dirty?
Yeah.
what did you pull cashier's checks for yesterday?
To pay a contractor.
To pay a contractor? What did you get a
Service
contractor?
is negative, expired driver, that so says.
U.S. Bank is a national branch,
Right.
but you are specifically choosing this branch.
Not necessarily just branch.
But you were here yesterday.
Right.
This is the part I don't understand. You were here yesterday. You pulled a bunch of cashier's checks, okay? What contracting company are you using? Because I'm going to call them.
If I have a number, I'll give you their phone number.
So you have no idea the name of the contracting company
No,
that you're giving thousands of dollars to.
His name is Roger.
So some random man.
No, he does. He travels all around the
I'm not
country.
showing anything out of Colorado.
So he travels all around the country and does different houses? Just residential houses. That does not sound very profitable.
But 170 Brown and Brown.
Where's he staying?
Avon, he says. With his
Avon.
sister, yes.
There's Hudson, there's Wadsworth, there's Aurora. There are any number of U.S. banks that are way closer.
Well, I can tell you, David, he's a 64-year-old male who's 6 foot, 170 pounds.
Do me a favor, stand up and put your hands behind your back.
I've gained
Stand
weight,
up and put your
sir.
hands behind your
You're
back.
not 6 foot.
I gained weight. Nobody would willingly say that.
I'm 5'7".
It means you're lying. As usual. Like I told you. So why don't you stop your thing and tell us your real name and ID?
So tell us who you really are.
Because we don't really care. We just want to do our job.
Tell us who you really are. We're just going to send you as a John Doe, and that'll be a lot worse for you.
Do what you have to do.
Okay, we will. You'll stay all weekend. And Monday's a holiday, so you won't get out till Tuesday.
If you got stupid ass warrants you're worried about,
Our jail won't take you.
spread your legs. You think we're dumb, dude?
Who's Joe? This is a social another for another bank. Dude's getting fraud all over the place.
Yeah.
What do you think? We want to figure it out? Exactly. So tell us who you are. What's your real name? Tell us what your name is. That is not your name. Because you are not 64 years old.
And you're not 6 foot, 170 pounds.
No, I don't. What's my ID? Tell you I am.
All right, let's go.
Well, you never had a Colorado ID either.
You and I are going to go sit down and cruise.
I've never had Colorado ID.
Your entire story is bull. Like, I've never met somebody that's so willing to drop thousands of dollars.
You know my story. What do you want me to do?
I want you to tell us who you are.
Because I don't know if you understand the situation.
Well, I don't, because you're lying to us the entire time. Who do you owe a load of money to?
I don't owe anybody no
Then
money.
why are you stealing a bunch of money?
It's not about.
It is about stealing. I mean, this is...
Somebody puts me up to it and kind of pushes me to do it.
Okay. All right, just hang on one second.
What else to tell you about?
Have a seat. All right. Hang on, I'll put your condom and your money back in your pocket, but you can't have your lighter. All right, kiss your feet. No drugs on you, right? No. Okay. All right, I need you to listen to me, okay? First off, I want to know what your real name is. Stop with the you have my ID. Just tell me what your name is.
Can you loosen the cuffs up a little bit?
I can in a minute. Yes, I will do that. I want you to tell me what your name is.
I told you you have my name and everything.
I don't. I have nothing in my hands other than my calendar. Okay? I want you to tell me what your name is.
You have my name in there.
I'm asking you. If you do not tell us, we can charge you with failure to disclose.
You're charging me with everything anyway, sir.
Well, we can at this point because you lied to
You're
us.
going to. It's
I mean, you lied
I've
to
never
us.
had good experience with police to begin with.
Well,
So
then why do you lie to us?
I used to lie. I never do.
So listen, hang on, nameless man, the only nameless man in the history of time. You have the right to remain
I love this cop.
silent. Do you understand those rights, Mr. Nameless Person?
Yes.
Okay, so you want to tell me why you're in here? Withdrawing money out of an account that's not yours and then giving cashier's checks out to people?
No, I don't want to say anything, sir.
You don't want to say anything?
I already told you this situation. I
You
get
did?
I get pushed to do this.
Who pushes you to do it?
I don't know how to explain it.
Well, try. Nobody can understand unless you explain it to us.
No. Nobody can.
All right, turn around that way. I'm going to double cuff you. You're a big boy, Mr. Nameless.
Can you please?
Yes, I'm going to. Hang on. I just said I was going to double cuff you. See? Look at that. I'm doing something for you.
don't do anything stupid.
I've never thought it.
Yeah, because
Listen,
it'll-
I've never lied to a person.
Well, you lied to us
I
today.
definitely am.
Come here. Give me your ring.
Usually straight up.
It's going to be a little tight. You have big wrist and where your watch is, okay? I'll adjust the other one. Hang on. But it's going to be a little tight and a little uncomfortable. Nah, that one's as loose as it's going to be. Yeah, hang on. Let me make sure I locked it. Nope. All right, hang out, okay? You want the windows down?
Yeah, please.
All right. No screaming or yelling, okay? All right. So those were the amounts for each cashier check?
Oh, you mean each check? I just did a total.
Yeah, do the total, and then on another one, can you do each check for me? Hey, they got like $31,000. No, you're fine. Yeah, if you could break it down, do the 2 cashier checks from yesterday, and then under each one, so do like, cashier check 1 this amount, cashier check 2 this amount, and then do the total amount, do a line, and then do the attempted for today.
Okay.
She's cleaning it up, so it's easier to read.
Identity. He said do identity fraud and misrep.
Okay.
And can he do the felony theft of $31,000? She?
What do you guys?
I would do the felony theft. I'd run it by the PLA, putting the asset. So do the. Yeah, you guys talked to the victim of the cashier's checks? The guy that.
No, we haven't. They have. The bank has.
Oh, the
We
bank
can call
has.
them.
The bank is holding.
I know it's hot, but I mean, we got what we got here, okay? So you remember how I read you Miranda?
Yeah.
What's your cut out of all this? How much do you get?
I get drugs.
You get drugs?
That's what I get.
What's your drug of choice?
I get dope, heroin.
Heroin? Okay. So you steal all this money for heroin. How much heroin do you get?
No, listen, it's a bad situation. I know.
Are you getting a lot of heroin?
No, I don't.
Just enough to get you high?
They keep me like that.
Do they? Okay.
That's
I don't know about all states, and I don't know. I'm just saying, I would never catch a felony just to use drugs. Like, this ridiculous, where it doesn't even make sense. And one would think someone in the drug game would be slicker than this. Just saying. Usually, addicts are good liars. He is horrible at it.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. Okay, look. We need to be able to verify who you are, or jail's gonna suck for you. Okay? If you have warrants, it is what it is. You're being charged today. Listen, hear me out for a second, okay, before you talk, okay? You're being charged today. Okay, you're getting a couple 4th degree felonies. Okay? If you have warrants, we're beyond that. We're not worried about that, okay? If you have warrants out of Summit County that you're worried about, you're going to Summit County. So it's
If I have warrants, they're from Texas or Pennsylvania.
for doing the same thing? Okay.
I said if I do.
What would they be for? Just
One is drugs.
drugs. Well, you ain't going. They ain't coming to get you for drugs, man.
That's,
So
I'm
tell me
not
what-
worried like I'm.
No, tell me what your real name is.
It's Joseph.
Well, unfortunately, you still committed a crime. It doesn't matter if somebody. Listen to me. It doesn't matter if somebody put you up to it or not. You still committed a crime. It doesn't make it. No, I understand, but I'm just telling you. You were honest with us, and the detective could possibly work with you. But we as patrolmen, we have to go off what we have out here. Okay?
What's going on?
You're going to go to the county, and you're going to be in there until Tuesday. Well, because it's a weekend, you won't be arraigned until Tuesday. Because there's going to be no court on Monday. There's no court today. They have Saturday court, but it's always over by like 11.
He was charged with identity fraud, theft, and failure to disclose personal information.